Hey, have I got a deal for you? You need to get this right now, or else the deal's going away. None of us want to do that. You clicked on this video because you want to know how to close the deal without being too pushy or too demanding. I get it. That doesn't feel very good. And here's the thing. When we come off as too pushy or too demanding, guess what happens to our closing ratio? It goes down, in some cases down to 0, but unfortunately the other people, not you because you clicked on this video, they didn't learn how to close without being too pushy or demanding. So guess what happens as their closing ratio goes down? Their pushiness, their demanding, their bossiness, their forcefulness goes up, which causes the closing ratio to go down even more. It's a recipe for disaster. But not you, because you clicked on this video. I'm going to show you how to close deals right here, right now, without being too pushy or demanding. Hi, we haven't met before. My name's Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University. It's the most effective sales coaching in the world. If you get any use out of this video, please give it a like. That way, hi, I know you're out there. Leave a comment. I'd love to read your comments. I will respond back to you as quickly as possible. And consider subscribing to this channel. But without further ado, let me jump into a segment right from our virtual training at eastonuniversity.com that's going to show you how to close the deal without being too pushy or demanding. This is the Easton University 2-question system. Now, if you have trouble with this, if you're trying it and it doesn't work, there's a pretty good chance that you might be saying the wrong thing. Although this is 2 very simple questions, you're going to need to write these down. You're going to need to drill these. You're going to need to practice these. You're going to need to rehearse it. Otherwise, you're going to jumble up, okay? Where this gets thrown off track is either people misinterpret this and they say the wrong things, so make sure you're writing down exactly what I'm about to teach you, or they try the close too early. They don't even try and sell. They don't learn the value. They don't walk through the sales process with that client. Once you walk through the sales process and once you know exactly what to say, I'm going to teach you the 2 questions right now. You're going to find that you're either going to close the deal if it's closing time, or you're going to advance the deal, right? You can use this on advances. If you need to schedule a on-site visit, if you need to schedule the board to look at something, if you need to have them have their spouse or significant other, whatever the situation is, right? Any of those checkpoints along the way that we call advances, you're going to use this same system for advances. So you're going to use it both in closing the deal at the end and all of those advances along the way. So it's 2 simple questions. The first question is this: does it make sense to blank? The example that we'll use is, does it make sense to sign the agreement? Okay, now if you don't have an agreement, does it make sense to place your order? Or does it make sense to, if you're doing an advance, does it make sense to get the board involved? Does it make sense to blank? Let's just go with sign the agreement for some continuity's sake here. So your first question is, again, yeah, sounds good. Hey, does it make sense to sign the agreement? All right, let's say you're working with Monica. Monica, does it make sense to sign the agreement? Does it make sense to sign the agreement? Notice what I did there in that first question. Does it make sense to sign the agreement? Did I ask Monica to do anything? No, I didn't ask Monica to do a single thing, right? I didn't say, hey, Monica, do you want to sign the agreement? Monica, will you sign the agreement? Monica, can you sign the agreement? Monica, should you sign the agreement? I asked Monica, does it make sense to sign the agreement? Notice how I'm placing the power in Monica's hands by asking Monica if it makes sense. I didn't ask Monica to do anything. It's not an all or nothing request. Monica, do you want to sign the agreement? No, I'm out. Monica, do you want to sign the agreement? Yes, great, I win. I'm not making a coin flip here, okay? Monica, does it make sense to sign the agreement? So I didn't ask Monica to do anything. That's important. Here's the other thing. Monica cannot reject us on signing the agreement. You're probably like, what? What are you talking about? She can't reject us on signing the agreement. She cannot reject us on signing the agreement when we say, Monica, does it make sense to sign the agreement? Because if you break this down, I didn't ask Monica an all or nothing request. I didn't ask Monica to do anything. I asked Monica a timing question. When you ask somebody if it makes sense, the worst they can do is reject you on the timing. right? So if I say, Monica, does it make sense to sign the agreement? And Monica, in the most direct way, says no, she hasn't rejected me on signing the agreement. She's rejected me. She's basically said, not right now, which positions me to the second question in the two-question system. So first question is, does it make sense to sign the agreement? Monica, does it make sense to sign the agreement? Let's say Monica says yes. Congratulations, you made a great decision. Always say congratulations, you made a great decision. If you ever have this happen, where you get a hey, does it make sense to sign the agreement? Yes. And you don't say, next steps, we're going to do the paperwork, da, da, da. When you don't say congratulations, you made a great decision. Have you ever had these prospects come back to you, like at the last final second of the deal? You're getting ready to basically hand over everything that they purchased. They go, oh, wait a minute, I forgot I need to look at this. Or, wait a minute, I forgot I need Randy and IT to look at this. And your deal just blows up, okay? The reason why that happens a lot of times is when we get somebody to verbally commit to doing something, unless we lock that in their subconscious mind, they keep thinking, was this a good decision? Should I have made this decision? You've probably done this in your personal life with purchases that you've made. When you say, congratulations, you've made a great decision. When you speak the words, you have made a great decision, you're hopefully, not all the time, but a good portion of it, you're hopefully signaling their subconscious mind to start thinking about all of the other decisions that could not have been made until they've made the decision to purchase you. So for example, let's say you're selling them a luxury condominium. Congratulations, you made a great decision. Now they can start thinking about, well, what moving company am I going to use? What furniture should I keep? What furniture should I donate? What color am I going to paint this place? The brain is a very powerful thing. It will continue to work on problems even if you're not consciously working on them. This is why when you're hanging out with friends and you're like, you know, who played Ray Charles in that movie? And somebody's like, Denzel Washington. And you're like, nah, wasn't Denzel. And then all of a sudden you're driving home in your car like 4.5 hours later and it's like, Jamie Foxx! Whoa, where did that come from? This is why you get hit with that stuff. And I know this has happened to you. You get hit with this stuff. It's because you basically gave your subconscious mind something to work on. So when you ask somebody, hey, Monica, hey, David, hey, Brenda, does it make sense to sign the agreement? And they say yes, I want you to say, congratulations, you made a great decision. The next steps are bump, bump, bump. Don't just say, hey, David, does it make sense to sign the agreement? Yes. Terrific. The next steps are bump, bump, bump. Make sure you say you've made a great decision because you don't want their brain working on Jamie Foxx in the background and then serving something up that's going to blow up your deal. All right, so we covered that piece. But first question, does it make sense to sign the agreement? Let's say Monica says no. No. I want you to listen to my tonality. I want you to watch my face, and I want you to very carefully listen to my words. Monica, does it make sense to sign the agreement? No. Monica, does it make sense to sign the agreement? Not right now. Monica, does it make sense to sign the agreement? I'm not sure. Any derivation of no. Monica, does it make sense to sign the agreement? No. What's a good next step then? What's a good next step then? What's a good next step then? See how my tonality was very nice. I'm not being aggressive. I'm not being agitated. I'm calm. I'm cool. I'm collected. Does it make sense to sign the agreement? No. What's a good next step then? Well, we really should have Bradley and the board take a look at this. Well, we really should have Mike look at this. Or, well, I'm just not convinced that you guys are the right solution for me. I'm not sure on your services agreement about lines 4, 5, and 6. Our data at Easton University shows 97.6% of the time, when you ask somebody directly in that manner, without being high pressure, without being pushy, what's a good next step then? They will tell you what the next step is. And oftentimes that next step is them buying. Check this out. Monica, does it make sense to sign the agreement? No. What's a good next step then? And I'm going to be quiet. I'm not going to say anything. The longest I've ever seen the awkward silence go is like 4 seconds, right? So I don't want to keep looking. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. When that silence lasts longer, they're typically really close to making a decision. That means they're cataloging everything in their brain going, I don't want to keep thinking about this. And they're more likely to do it. So, does it make sense to sign the agreement? Not right now. What's a good next step then? You're either going to get an advance, they're going to tell you what the next step is, or they're going to end up actually going, yeah, let's do it. Okay, so there you have it, a simple system. There's nothing pushy about it. If I ask you, does it make sense? I'm not pushing you, and I'm certainly not demanding you. You need to do this right now. I want you to go back, re-watch this. Come check out what we're doing over at eastonuniversity.com. We will change your life. But remember this sequence, there's nothing pushy about it. There's nothing demanding about it. Hey, does it make sense to sign the agreement? Yeah. Congratulations, you made a great decision. Or does it make sense to sign the agreement? No, not right now. Got it. What's a good next step then? Now let's say they say, I don't know to that, right? I don't know. Point the question back at yourself. People love to boss other people around. Makes sense. What's a good next step on my end? Call me Tuesday at 4:30. Perfect. I'll call you Tuesday at 4:30 if I haven't heard from you before then. Let's say they still don't give you a next step. Does it make sense to sign the agreement? No. Got it. What's a good next step then? I'm not sure. Makes sense. What's a good next step on my end? Or what's a good next step for me? I don't know. I get it. It's an important decision. How about we do this? I'll circle back with you Friday at 2:30 p.m. if I haven't heard from me before then. Fair enough? Now I put fair enough at the end of it. I'm not being pushy. I'm not being demanding. But here's what also I'm not doing. I'm not allowing myself to have meetings, conversations with customers, with prospects, where I don't either get to close or set a crystal clear next step. But I'm doing it in a way without being pushy or demanding. Both of those are not good. Hey, if you got any use out of this video, again, please give it a like. If you've already given it a like, give it another one. Can they give it 2? I don't know. Try giving it 2 likes. And leave a comment. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to hear from you. Please consider subscribing to this channel. My name's Matt Easton. I'm the founder of eastonuniversity.com. Hopefully, I'm going to see you over there really soon. Pop over there right now. Hi. My people are in a hurry to help you. We'll see you over at eastonuniversity.com. Hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when I drop the next video, and I'll see you there. Sales reps, managers, business owners, entrepreneurs, what I'm about to tell you, this is gonna hurt, but trust me, it will be well worth it. I want you to think back to that excitement you had when you first got started. Maybe it was your first day. You thought about all of the lives that you were gonna change with your amazing product, your business, your service, your solutions. And hey, let's be honest here, you were gonna make a lot of money in the process of helping people, helping businesses change their lives. But it didn't work out exactly that way, did it? If you're anything like me, if you're anything like most people in sales, you found it was just a little bit more difficult to close those deals than you thought, or maybe you're struggling right now. Now, I warned you, this is the part that's gonna hurt, but in order for this to work, you and I need to be honest with each other. I want you to think about all the reasons that you're not hitting your targets, all the reasons you're not making the sales that you had anticipated making. Is it the economy, your competition, your territory, your pricing? Maybe it's your manager, your product, your service, your solution. Here's the part that's gonna hurt. There's a 94% chance it is none of those, and it's time you face reality. The reason why you have to work so hard just to close a single deal has nothing to do with the economy, nothing to do with your competition, your territory, your manager, your product, your price, your service. The reason why it's so hard for you is you simply haven't learned a better sales process. But wait, you've had sales training from your company. Yeah, I did too. You've read some sales books. I read just about every single one of them. Or maybe you're saying to yourself, well, I was always born a salesperson. Nobody is born knowing how to sell more than they're born knowing how to speak Cantonese or fly an F-22 fighter jet. And by the way, the right sales process is a lot easier to learn than a language or flying an airplane, but you still have to learn it. My name is Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University, and if you'll let me coach you I can show you how to sell more than you've ever imagined without being pushy, without being manipulative, without following some super complex system where you spend more time trying to figure out what stage your deal is in than actually closing deals. If you will let me coach you, you will never, ever, ever, ever find yourself blaming the economy, your products, your price, your manager, your territory, your competition again, because you're gonna be in total control of the sales process and the outcomes. I've devoted my life to unlocking the perfect sales process, and I want to coach you the same way I've helped thousands of other people in the exact same position that you are right now sell a reported 3.47 billion, yeah, that's billion with a B, over the last 12 months. I've been where you're at right now. I know how to help you. I can show you in just a matter of minutes what will take you years of trial and error to learn on your own. Now, if you've made it this far, but you're saying to yourself, it can't be that simple, just trying a new sales process alone will not get me to where I want to go. I know exactly what you're feeling. I said those exact same things, and I was wrong. Having the right sales process changed absolutely everything for me. So I want you to do me and yourself this favor and spend just a minute or two over at eastonuniversity.com checking out what we've built. Now, if you spend a couple minutes and you decide that our coaching can't help you, it can't help you change everything about your career, everything about your life, no harm, no foul. You can continue to do things the way you're doing them right now. But just imagine, what if you head over to eastonuniversity.com right now and it connects with you? What if it is that simple? Suddenly everything starts to make sense and everything changes for you. Your career, your income, your goals, your company. You start heading in the direction you always thought you could. Isn't it worth taking a couple minutes and seeing if that might be the case? Easton University is more than a platform. It's more than live coaching with me. It's your future, and you and your future are worth it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you and I have met each other, and I look forward to seeing you over at eastonuniversity.com right now.